midfield, a senior, number 6, Alexis McFarland. Starting at forward, a junior, number 7, Julia Philippe. Starting forward, a sophomore, number 11, Autumn Pelletier. Starting defense, a junior, number 12, Kiara Banks. Starting midfield, a junior, number 13, Madison Weigler. Starting the goal, a senior, number 16, Mackenzie Brisson. Starting midfield, a junior, number 17, Paige Tebow. Starting midfield, a junior, number 19, Sarah DeVillers. And starting defense for Memorial, a senior, number 20, Ryan Moran. The coach for Memorial is Nick Gardner. Now let's meet the starting lineups for the Bedford High School Bulldogs. Starting forward, a senior, number 2, Isabel Tagliaferro. Starting midfield, a senior, number 5, Avery Manny. Starting at forward, a junior, number 6, Karen Naftali. Starting midfield, a junior, number 9, Abigail Forrester. Starting midfield, a junior, number 10, Ashley Babotas. Starting midfield, a freshman, number 12, Kylie Morris. Starting forward, a sophomore, number 14, Ava Dubois. Starting midfield, a freshman, number 16, Olivia Matthews. Starting defense, a sophomore, number 18, Sari Stein. Starting defense, a sophomore, number 19, Neve Humphrey. And starting the goal for Bedford, a sophomore, number 32, Zoe Santos. The coach for the Bulldogs is Michelle Winning. The officials for tonight's game are John Blanchard and Mike Crosby. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, we ask you now to stand, remove your hats, as we honor America with the playing of our national anthem. Good to have you back. Sorry.
Bedford is head coached by Michelle Winning, and Memorial is coached by Nick Gardner. Visiting Memorial is in the white uniforms, the pink socks, in celebration or recognition, I should say, of Breast Cancer Awareness Month in October. And the Bedford Bulldogs are donning the black jerseys and black shorts. Bedford has won the toss, so they will start with the ball here in the first half. Taliaferro boots the ball up on the left, where Memorial seizes control. Now it's loose in midfield. Disrupted there by Rory Forte, and she plays it back to the defense, to Stein. Stein moves it outside on the wing to Dubois, and Dubois takes control and starts sprinting up the right line. She's got a little bit of space, but she's defended there well by Ryan Moran of Memorial. Now Bedford regains control in the middle towards Olivia Tulin. Now it's played back to Olivia Matthews. And now Forrester has control. Gets tripped up a bit there, and it'll be called by Sierra Banks, a foul, where Bedford will receive a direct kick. Eve Humphrey will move up to take it. On the football field, it would be the equivalent of about the 21-yard line. Bedford and Memorial all lined up right around the 18 as Humphrey prepares to take this ball in and on that. The little chip in and right in on the goalie's hands for a relatively easy save. That is Peyton Sperling for Memorial, senior goalkeeper. She boots the ball towards midfield. Loose ball fumbled around there and now booted ahead there by Babotis. Babotis leads it for head for the speedy. Or check that. It was Forrester leading up to Babotis, and Babotis using that great speed but unable to track it down. Now Babotis again tracing towards the corner. She able to corral it. Makes that centering cross. Forrester fighting for it, and the ball will trickle out of bounds for a goal kick from Memorial. Just over 2 minutes in here to the first half. No score between Bedford High School and Memorial High School. Memorial will reverse the field here on the goal kick. Now controlled by Dubois of Bedford. She sends it out wide to Olivia Tulin. Or check that, that's Taliaferro. Taliaferro with the cross off a defender for Memorial. Loose ball controlled by Memorial and out to the wing to Alexis McFarland. Turned over there by the D. Now Olivia Matthews has it. 50-50 ball, won there by Dubois. Dubois controlling down into that corner. Defended nicely by Ryan Moran of Memorial. Played into the center by Kylie Morris of Bedford. But again, that ball defended well by Memorial. Now booted up over midfield, where it's chased down by Stein and Humphrey of Bedford. Played it up along the far sideline. Now down the left field line there for Taliaferro. She chases over. She's got Forrester going with her, but knocked out of bounds safely by Memorial. Naftali plays in the throw-in. The ball comes back by Avery Manny to Neve Humphrey, who plays it all the way up, and a nice pass to Ava Dubois. Ava Dubois breaking in, a nice little chip shot in and just up and over the crossbar. Good shot and play there by Bedford, but just up and over by Dubois. Memorial plays the ball up on a goal kick, and the ball will go off a Bedford offender, up and out of bounds for a Memorial throw-in. And we'll have a loose foul there by Avery Manny of Bedford, will result in a direct kick from Memorial. Played up and towards the center to Julia Phillip. Phillip controlling. She plays it back where it's turned over to Taliaferro. Now Taliaferro plays it up along to Dubois. Dubois using that good speed, going down the right line. Defended there by Jenna LeBerge, and the ball will go out of bounds again for a goal kick. Bedford getting a couple of good chances here. Goal kick will be taken here by Ryan Moran. Ryan, a senior defender for Memorial. Loose ball turned over there to Sarah DeValier. Now Manny tries to control for Bedford again, but booted up, where the back line of Bedford will take control and work it to the outside of Naftali. Naftali continues to move it up along the sideline. Now a little chip forward. And they're going to call offsides on the Bulldogs. Moran will take the kick for Memorial. She boots it up just past center towards midfield, where that ball's batted around a bit. Now Dubois tries to play it, but stolen there quickly by a retreating Alexis McFarlane. Now played by Julia Phillip. Now controlled by Matthews, and she tries to play it up to Ava Dubois, but just a little bit too strong, and that ball will go down and out of bounds for a Memorial throw-in. Almost 7 minutes played here in the first half. No score between Memorial and Bedford. Again, Memorial in the white and Bedford in the black. Throw-in played in to Alexis McFarlane. Now played back to Jenna LeBerge. LeBerge boots it up, and it goes off of Olivia Matthews of Bedford and out of bounds, and this will result in another throw-in for Memorial. Sophomore for Memorial throws it in, and again, she'll redo it as the ball goes off Eva Dubois' foot and out of bounds. That ball will be played back safely by Kylie Morris of Bedford to Zoe Santos in net, the netminder for Bedford, down in the yellow jersey. Now Manny takes control. A little chip forward, but it's stolen quickly. Now Manny again has control. She's looking for someone to go. She'll send it down the wing, trying to use the speed again of Ava Dubois. The goalie from Memorial comes out. She's going to have to play it by her feet, and she's able to do so successfully. A little bit of hesitation there initially by Memorial, but able to get that ball out of bounds, result in a throw-in. And I guess they're saying it went off of Dubois' foot, so it actually results in a throw-in to Memorial. Matthews will control for Bedford. She works it over to Avery Manny. Manny makes a nice little off-speed pass too. Oh, and they're going to call an offside again on Babotis. That ball looked well-timed, but the referee on the far sideline saw it differently. Moran will take the kick for Memorial. She has LeBerge out wide on the near side. She'll play the ball up down that right sideline on the side of the benches where it's played there by Bedford's Olivia Humphrey. Goes off of Babotis' foot. Now controlled again by Naftali of Bedford. Naftali still with it. Looking to send Taliaferro. Now Taliaferro off to the races. She's covered quickly, and again, they're going to call offside. These are awfully close because the timing should be when it's off the player's foot, and you can make that run, but the ref appears to be calling it prior to that. Controlled on the free kick from Memorial to Bedford. Bedford playing it up the side, but again, just a little bit too far by Olivia Matthews, and again will go out of bounds for a throw-in for Memorial. Almost 10 minutes played here in the first half. Still no score, Memorial and Bedford. Played back by Alexis McFarland to Moran. Moran controls right back up to McFarland. She settles. Now working it towards that back line. That'll move along to Sierra Banks. Banks continue to control, moved it up, but turns it over to Avery Manny. Avery Manny finds Taliaferro. Taliaferro sends in Ava Dubois, but again, into that far corner. Dubois able to save it just along that back line, but where it's scooped up by the Memorial keeper. Now the ball's hurled out to the far side right. Back down into the middle, where it's picked up by Memorial. Now Stein will take it. Stein will go. She's got Taliaferro. She sends her all the way in. Oh, and she has nobody breaking with her. She tried to send that ball off to the far side, but nobody was there with her. Probably had an opportunity to take a shot there. Thought she had somebody with a defender on her, but just gave the ball up, and it results in a turnover. Now that ball is booted up by Memorial. Down into the Bedford zone. Defended there nicely by Stein. She's able to control and turn. Looks up. Sees Forrester. Now Forrester to Manny. Manny sends in Taliaferro, but again, this is going to be too long, and the goalkeeper is going to have to come up. But once again, they're calling offsides. So either Memorial's holding an awfully tight line, or a little bit aggressive on the offside calls. Controlled by Memorial. Nice little header up and in where Zoe Santos will come out to play it for Bedford. Good little chip there, and Alexis McFarland and Memorial had a nice run in on the ball, but just a little too long for her. Santos boots that ball up, but again, controlled by Memorial. Now Stein for Bedford heads it up. Has Matthews. Matthews has it stolen promptly by Julia Phillip. Phillip plays it into the middle. Matthews now wins control, plays it to the outside where it's tried to be chased down by Naftali with that speed, but the ball will roll out of bounds. Memorial with the throw-in. Ball played into that 18, a loose ball, and Santos is going to have to come out and play it. Memorial just couldn't get a leg on that ball, had an opening there. Santos gives it a good boot out towards midfield, controlled by Memorial, and a little bit of a boom ball. Goes off of Taliaferro's foot, where it's chased down quickly by Autumn Pelletier of Memorial. Now it's Taliaferro gains control of it. She races it on that goalie, but that goalkeeper, being nice and aggressive, comes out to play it. But now Manny of Bedford plays back on the D to Naftali. Naftali shields, controls, has Steinville, but stolen away nicely by Memorial. Memorial holding a nice tight line on that defense and drawing an awful lot of offsides on Bedford. So Bedford will bring in several substitutes. Memorial controlling on the outside. Played there by Kaylee Burnett. Burnett quickly takes the throw and gets it in just outside the 18 of Bedford, where it's defended and knocked out of bounds by Neve Humphrey. Memorial's throw-in. Quick throw-in by Memorial. They're able to turn. She gets that crossway, but it's defended nicely, but it will go off a Bedford foot and will result in a corner kick for Memorial. No score here at Bulldog Stadium in Bedford between Memorial and Bedford High School. 0-0. Memorial with a chance here, setting up for that corner kick. Ball comes in from that far side. Nice little boot. Headed away there by Bedford, where it's controlled by Olivia Matthews of Bedford. She's trying to use her speed. Gets around the outside. Now sprinting up, but stolen away briefly by Memorial. Now a little give and go. Now Dubois has the ball taken away off her foot and booted up by Moran. And we have an offsides going the other way against Memorial. Humphrey will take the kick for Bedford. 14 minutes played here in the first half. Ball played up by Humphrey. Bedford tried to time that one so as not to get the offside call. Memorial control, sends it up, but that ball again will roll out of bounds for a Bedford throw, and we'll have the subs come on for Bedford. Played up along that side by Grace Crowder. Grace Crowder racing and fighting. Memorial is able to gain control, though. Played there quickly by Alana Morris, but Morris has it taken away. Now Crowder tries to defend. Stolen away by Manny of Bedford. She tries to send Morris, but isn't able to do so. Now defended by Stein of Bedford. Ball's deflected and blocked by Memorial, but able to be controlled by Bedford again. Morris trying to use her speed, but the defender from Memorial is able to play it back to the keeper. Played in hard there again by Lana Morris, but ball kicked away safely. Now Crowder defends for Bedford. She wins that 50-50 ball, plays it back to Morris. Morris makes a nice little turn and move. Tries to send it to DuBois, but defended again by Memorial. Memorial plays that ball up nicely, but stolen by Stein. And Stein has the ball go off of Memorial, the defender. That will result in a throw-in for Bedford. Manny controlling back to Humphrey. Humphrey tries to play that ball up. Ref started to put his arm over offside, and he did. Put it up, then pulled it right back down and decided, yep, it's offsides. Bedford, one of the few teams, or the only team thus far, that wears masks throughout the entire game. Thus far, neither Central, Goffstown, Memorial, or Bishop Girton have worn masks during games. So Bedford working hard to fight through that element as well. Bedford will take the throw in here. Now, actually, it'll result in a direct kick. They must have called that a handball on that loose ball that bounced up on the far side. Now Neve Humphrey plays it in. She has DuBois. She sees DuBois and greets her, but again, the goalie for Memorial able to come out and play it. Now controlled by Manny, though. Manny settles. She's looking for somebody, looking for help. Tries to send it up on that right wing for Kate Michael, but the ball goes up and over her head and out of bounds. The freshman Kate Michael in on offense at the wing position for Bedford. Bedford with only 5 seniors on the team, which is a similar number as Memorial. Now Michael fighting for that ball, picked up by DuBois, but again, we're going to have an offside call. A lot of flow going into this game right now with all these offside calls. Moran for Memorial will take the free kick. She has LaBerge out wide for helping, and then she's got Sierra Banks a little bit further down, and Alexis McFarland down as well. The ball does go to McFarland. She settles, tries to play it backwards, stolen by Crowder. McFarland able to win it right back. Now controlled at the middle. Madison Wagler with the ball. She able to spread it around to the opposite side. Moved over there to Autumn Pelletier. Morris for Bedford trying to fight for it. That's Lana Morris, and they'll call a little bit of hand fighting there, and will result again in a direct kick for Bedford. Humphrey to take the kick for Bedford. Chips that ball in. Crowder trying to time it. She's able to run underneath. She's able to turn. We use that right foot, but sends it up and over. Didn't get the hips around in time. A little bit of a high ball and had to result in it with a defender closing down on her, but ends up sending it up and over the net. Another good opportunity for Bedford. Still no score here. 0-0 in first half. Just about 19 minutes gone. Ava Constantine in on the field for Bedford. She replaces DuBois. Ball played there by Alexis McFarland. Heads it over. Now back to the D, but shielded by Crowder. Now Crowder, and she's called offside as well. Moran for Memorial. She'll take the kick. She's been busy tonight. A lot of direct kicks and free kicks. Played well in D. Ball gets loose up towards Bedford territory. Now Crowder comes out. Now the ball's played up to her. She's got one person to beat, and that's the goalie. And she'll play that ball in nice and softly for a Bedford goal. Nicely played up and defended there. It came all the way from that back line, and Neve Humphrey saw the space up ahead. She's really good at those nice little distance chips. Played it up to Crowder, and Crowder was able to get past the defender with a couple of strides, and the goalie came out to play it on a sort of that loose ball 50-50. Had to take that chance, but Crowder makes that one little stride and places it in.
Bedford goal by number 13, Grace Crowder. Assist number 18, Sari Stein.
Now Lana Morris for Bedford. She controls on that light where it's won there by Memorial. Memorial plays that ball up nicely. Santos has to come all the way out to the edge of the 18 to play it. Good rush in there by Memorial. Looked like Chloe Allen was making the run. One of the seniors for Memorial. Boot here by Santos up the right side and the near side here by the stands. Controlled by Matthews at Bedford. She chips it ahead. She got Kate Michael running down. Ball's turned over by Moran, and she plays it all the way back to her keeper. Keeper surveying where to play it, now plays it up along that side. Controlled by Matthews. Matthews chesting that ball down. She has control. Now she takes a quick shot on and a skip right into the hands of the waiting keeper. Good pressure here by Bedford. Memorial plays it out quickly, though. To turn and go. Defended there nicely by Lana Morris. Morris chases her down, steals. But now promptly quickly turns it back over. Memorial controls. Peyton Moran chasing just off her foot, though, and out of bounds. 1-0 Bedford here. 20 minutes gone here in the first period. Matthews will get a breather here as Avery Manny comes back on. The one thing about the mask is it makes you do a lot of substituting and to get kids to be able to take those breaks. Ball goes off a Memorial foot and results in a Bedford throw-in. And again, they must have said it was going off a hand because it'll result in a kick again by Humphrey. She plays that chip in as the senior plays it over to, and a nice little chip by Alana Morris, and it hits the left goal post, and the keeper comes out and is able to backtrack and defend the ball. Well, Olivia Toulon, it played it nicely out to Lana Morris, and Morris tried to chip it over the approaching goalie, and she banged it right off that upright. Goalie's best friend there, those two posts, and able to keep that ball out, remaining the score at 1-0. Moran boots the ball up now from Memorial. Controlled again by Bedford. Constantine plays it out wide to Michael, and she puts a shot up and over that net. Good pressure here by Bedford. Kate Michael with a nice little shot just over the goal and underneath the crossbar of the football uprights. Good defending and stealing of possession here by Bedford. Moran will take another kick for Memorial. She plays the ball up. Now that ball goes through. Controlled by Memorial briefly. Now turned over to Lana Morris. Morris able to tries to make that pass over to Olivia Toulon, but just a little long for her. But now Manny picks it up. Manny gets that loose ball, and they're going to call her for offsides. Really nice tight line held here by Memorial to continually draw Bedford offside. So Moran will take another kick. Plays the ball up there where it's headed by Bedford and Avery Manny. Now played back by Morris, the D. They try to play it up to Morris again on a little give and go. Some triangular passing, but the ball goes out of bounds for a Memorial throw. Quick throw in by Memorial. Never actually goes into play, so now that'll result in a Bedford throw. Quick throw in by Bedford. Manny with it. Now plays it back. Humphrey with it. Plays it up towards midfield. And they're going to call a push-off on Eva Constantine. Looked like a 50-50 ball, but ref said there's a little bit too much aggression there, so Bedford will turn the ball over to Memorial for another free kick, where Moran will take it right at midfield. Good boot here by Moran. She plays it up and over to Julia Phillip. Phillip chips it over to McFarland. McFarland sends it in, but Santos is there waiting. Not a lot of pressure there in the middle, but nice little play by Memorial to develop a shot on. Santos with a big boot out towards center. of the field, where it's played by Moran on the head. Now Forte for Bedford plays it out to Michael. And they're going to call an incidental handball on Memorial, which will result in a Bedford free kick. Stein will take it for Bedford. She drives in the left foot, puts it towards the middle where it's tried to be timed there by Olivia Tulin. Olivia Tulin has it just go off her foot too long, but again, that aggressive goal play is able to keep the ball out and safe by Memorial. Loose ball banged around at midfield. Memorial now has control. They play it up. And now Manny. Manny tries to make that play to Tulin. A little bit of a short pass, but right on the back was Memorial defender, who they send it up, and Stein will come back to play it. She turns that left foot, able to get it to Manny. Looking on the wing for Lana Morris. Lana Morris with control and space. She's got Tulin. She tries to play it off that foot, but not enough on it, and it just gets turned over to Memorial, where they're able to now control and send it back the other direction. Now Stein will carry. She's got space. Now she's got Tulin. She sends a nice ball through, and again, they're going to call offside. That one looked even. Moran will take it again from Memorial. Sends that ball forward where it's defended by Humphrey. She sends it wide where it's stolen quickly by the speedy Memorial right wing. She's promptly tripped by Bedford's Lana Morris, and that was Peyton Moran. Peyton Moran earning that with her speed. So there's a result in a direct kick for Memorial, or a free kick. 14 minutes left here in the first half. Bedford leads 1-0. Played in there by Memorial. Right is inside the 18. Now bounced around with headers. Cleared away by Stein nicely. Controlled and blocked back in by Memorial. Zoe Santos is going to have to come in and make a decision. And now she's left the net wide open, but defended on a 50-50 ball and knocked out of bounds over the end line. And this will result in a goal kick for Bedford. Michael will move to the center attacking position as Bedford makes another substitute. Ryan Leshner comes on for Bedford. Manny trying to control for Bedford. Picked up there by a teammate, but now controlled by Memorial. Plays it up along that right wing. Humphrey back for Bedford, as is Zoe Santos, who comes way out of her goal to give that one a little boot up towards midfield. Memorial still closing. Sending it up to that speedy wing. She controls along the outside. Moran able to bring it in. Sends it towards the middle. Defend by Stein again. Able to knock that ball away. Good pressure there by Memorial. Now ball played in from the outside. Everybody waiting on that line. Santos is able to grab it. Quite a few white jerseys up. See if Santos tries to take advantage of that, but nope, she'll slow the pace down. 12.5 minutes to go here in the first half. 1-0 Bedford. Santos with a big boot. She's got Michael up at center. Controlled by Stein off their left foot again. Humphrey now plays it up towards middle. A little bit of a boom ball going on right now. Back and forth, back and forth. Now controlled by McFarlane. Now LaBerge back to play it. LaBerge still has control. Now it goes off of Leshner's foot of Bedford and out of bounds for a Memorial throw. McFarlane playing a little bit of give and go. Now still controlled by McFarlane. Plays it all the way back to her line on the D. Over to Kiara Banks. Now Banks plays it over on that far sideline where it's played up. Controlled there by Kaylee Burnett. Burnett plays it out to the wing. She had Madison Weigler there. The ball's turned over to Bedford. Now right back in. Memorial controlling. Tries to get that quick shot off where it's blocked twice by Bedford. Good again, good aggression there by Memorial. Now sent up to Michael. Defended nicely by Moran. Moran controls and plays it all the way back to her keeper. Michael will chase, as will Lana Morris for Bedford, but again, Memorial able to turn that ball up. Played there by Julia Phillip. She plays it into the middle. Autumn Pelletier is there for Memorial as well. A little bit of dysfunctional play going on right now. Nobody able to set a pace and set an open play. A lot of back and forth. Julia Phillip tries to make that one play for Memorial. Still fighting for it. Now played back over to Sarah DeValier. DeValier plays it back. Now it's stolen. Moran chests it down, looking for support. Now she plays it to the outside, and now she will safely play it back to her keeper. Good pressure there by Michael. Now back out to Moran from the keeper. Chased by LaBerge, but it'll go out of bounds for a Bedford throw. We'll have subs come back in for Bedford. Looks like Forrester, Babotis, Matthews, and Taliaferro will come back on. Good relief there by several of the young Bedford freshmen. A couple injuries this week for Bedford, so they had to make some pull-ups from that JV team. Throw in here by Kylie Morris. Morris plays it to Forrester. Forrester finds Taliaferro, but again, that ball would just be a little too far and out to the keeper. Keeper imploring their troops to move up. She drives that ball up and out towards midfield where Olivia Matthews plays it down. 50-50 ball won there by Memorial. Now controlled by McFarland. McFarland looking for help. She's able to move it out to LaBerge. LaBerge tries to play it up nicely, but it's turned over and defended there by Morris. 9 minutes, just over 9 minutes to go here in the first half. Morris will take the throw in for Bedford. Babotis comes to the near side now. She has Forrester. Taliaferro plays it in off the header. Controlled and won there by Memorial, who then boots it up quickly. Morris has got two people on her. McFarland is able to win that ball. Morris defending nicely, though. Able to recover. McFarland's still with it, looking for help, looking to turn. And defended nicely by Morris, and she knocks it out of bounds for a Memorial throw-in. So they're calling this a Memorial kick. So they must have said again another handball, but it's a free kick on where it's controlled by Zoe Santos. She promptly rolls it out, but it's stolen right away by Memorial. Probably not a good decision there when you have someone ready to break out and free. Matthews for Bedford controls, now to Manny. Manny sends it long. Taliaferro trying to chase it down, but Moran again controls all the way back to her keeper. Keeper pressured there by Taliaferro. She's sprinting in, trying to steal that ball, but keeper able to get it away. Sends up on the far side, controlled there by Humphrey. Humphrey plays it up on the wing to Dubois. Dubois tries to send it in and find a center striker position, but the ball is way too far advanced. Played up at the keeper towards midfield. Forrester heads it back into Bedford territory. Stein chips it slowly to Manny for Bedford on that far wing. Manning fiddling with it at midfield. Is able to send it through. She's got a racing Babotis, but again, too far. Keeper's able to come out and play it. But now Matthews steals. She's probably got an open net with that goalie way out. All she has to do is chip it up and over. But again, a nice ball, nice save. She chipped it up and over. That goalie was almost out of the 18 and had nothing to do but retreat. But too much pressure on Matthews' foot and not able to get that ball up and over. Nice hard shot, though, but a good save. Goalie seems to be limping a little bit. Manning controlling the ball for Bedford. Now Matthews. Bedford throw-in coming here. Now Michael will go to defense and they will sub out Kylie Morris. Throw in here. Controlled by Taliaferro. She's looking for help. Tries to turn and find somebody, but nobody there. Dubois now turns, sends the ball in, but again, nobody there. Work its way all the way to the keeper. 6 minutes to go here in the first half. 1-0 Bedford leads. Babotas for Bedford. Plays that ball off the foot of the Memorial keeper, but controlled by Memorial and Julia Phillip. LaBerge tried to play it out to Phillip, but wasn't wide enough and goes right out of bounds. Michael will take the throw in for Bedford. Tries to play it into Forrester, but stolen nicely by Miranda Memorial. Nice little chip ahead, but again, too far, and that ball will go out of bounds as well. Looking for McFarland there on the left wing, but that ball will go out of bounds. Michael on the throw in for Bedford. Matthews turns. Now Taliaferro trying to control. She looks up. She's still controlling. Looking for Babotas. Babotas can control now. She brings it down that far right corner. She's racing in on net. She has people looking in. She fires it also off a post. That's 2 posts now for Bedford. Nice job by, nice little give and go there. Taliaferro finding Babotas down that right wing. She too, fleet of foot, able to race in, but fires one off a post. Goal kick here for Memorial. Moran, again, been busy. She plays it up to Madison Wagler. Wagler plays it back. Now controlled by Julia Phillip. Phillip now plays it back again to Moran, but she promptly sends it out of bounds. Michael will take the throw in for Bedford. Bedford looking to increase their lead here. Loose ball cleared. Up and out of bounds, and we'll do it again. Michael, the younger brother of the Bedford Bulldogs starting quarterback of the football team. Big game coming up here for the Bulldogs against Londonderry. Controlled by Matthews. Matthews, the daughter of the head coach of the Bedford football team. Controlled by Memorial. Stopped there by Olivia Humphrey. Or Neve Humphrey, check that. Now Avery Manny. Manny plays it up to Taliaferro. Taliaferro tries to play it up along the line and give and go, but it's stolen by Memorial. Put it up by the keeper for Memorial. Taliaferro with a header. Still fighting. Ball sent up by Memorial and chased down by Neve Humphrey, where it goes out of bounds for a Bedford throw. Memorial on a nice throw in here. Chased down by Neve Humphrey. Humphrey will let it go all the way out of bounds over the end line, which will become a goal kick for Zoe Santos and the Bedford Bulldogs. Santos moves over to that far side of the goal. She has Michael out wide. She's got Babotas up on the far wing. She plays it out to Michael. Michael turns, finds Babotas. Babotas looking for help. Defended there nicely by LaBerge of Memorial. Played in there by Babotas. Babotas finds Matthews. Matthews sends it ahead. Now Taliaferro off to the races, but once again, they're going to call offsides. Good job by that D-line. Sierra Banks there holding it well for Memorial. Shane Moran. Now Moran takes that kick. Plays it up. Touched along there by Madison Wagler, but controlled by Bedford. Now the ball gets through. Played all the way back to the keeper by Sierra Banks. That keeper's been busy. She just has to play it up for foot. She's coming way out beyond the 18. Bedford can get one of these as a turnover. That goalie out so far could result in an easy goal. Now the speed here by Dubois. Dubois around that line. Play up and out of bounds where the goalie goes to defend, and I believe they're going to call that a corner kick. And they are. Under 2 minutes to go here in the first half. Humphrey to take the kick for Bedford. She sends it in. Punched away by the keeper for Memorial. Loose ball out in front. They're fighting for it, and there's a second goal for Bedford. That looked like it could have been Avery Manny, but we'll have to find out. Looks like she's getting all the hugs from her teammates. So it looks like number 5, Avery Manny, gets the goal on a loose ball that was punched out initially by the keeper and then controlled on that bounce and then sent in overhead.
Bedford goal by number 5, Avery Manny.
So Bedford able to take that 2-0 lead just before halftime. Converting on the corner kick. Now a free kick for Memorial. Moran plays it up, where it's turned over to Forrester from Bedford. Forrester looking for help. Now controlling, looking for somebody in the wing, but it's stolen there by Memorial. But now Dubois will take control down that left side. She's sprinting in. She's got speed for speed there with the other Moran. And now the ball's still loose. Dubois still fighting. Has 2 people in front. She'll charge and take that shot, where again it's controlled by that keeper. She's been busy in this first half. Now Avery Manny, one of the goal scorers for Bedford, tries to defend where it's controlled by Memorial, but that is the end of the first half. So a conclusion of the first 40 minutes of the game. Bedford has 2 goals scored by Crowder and Manny, and they lead here 2-0. After this 10-minute halftime break, we'll be back for the second half action here at Bulldog Stadium. Welcome back to Bulldog Stadium for the second half of Bedford versus Memorial High Schools. In the girls varsity soccer tilt, 2-0 Bedford. As we begin here in the second half, goals by sophomore Grace Crowder and senior Avery Manny have given Bedford the lead. Anna Stravopoulos controlling now for Bedford. Plays it up to Lana Morris. Morris back to Manny. Manny plays it up to Morris, and nice some give and go passing. But again, there's Moran for Memorial, who was stout all first half as well. Played there by Madison Wagler. Now stolen by Bedford, controlled by Manny. She plays it up in that far wing. Ryan Leschner controlling for Bedford, but it goes out of bounds off of Memorial, and this will result in a Bedford throw-in. Now played into Grace Crowder on the throw-in. Now to Olivia Matthews. Matthews looking for Crowder, but that ball's defended well by Memorial. Now chipped ahead again by Matthews. Crowder in to play it. Out comes the keeper, and that ball will go up and over the uprights. Mackenzie Brisson for Memorial was very busy in that first half, very aggressive to come out and play balls that were sort of in that 50-50 range, but had to do so on multiple occasions. Played up by Moran of Memorial. Now sent wide. 50-50 ball won by Olivia Matthews, but again, we'll get another offside. So free kick here for Memorial. Played up to Paige Tebow. Tebow controls out wide, but now it's turned over to Bedford. Manny controlling now. Manny fiddling through the middle of the field. Crowder there, but held in tight by that line of defenders by Memorial as they continue to push up, and now they play it ahead on the left wing. Neve Humphrey out to play it, defended well there, whereas knocked up and out of bounds by Hannah Michael. Nope, but kept in. Now to Matthews of Bedford. Now to Leschner. A ball go out of bounds for a quick Memorial throw-in. Now played back to Sarah De Valera, but promptly goes out of bounds. Leschner gets the ball in quickly looking for Crowder, but turned over. Now played ahead again by Leschner quickly. And we'll get a quick whistle here as the ball rolled in on Mackenzie Brisson. And it looks like this will be a Bedford free kick. So Neve Humphrey will take the kick for Bedford. A very young side now for Bedford. Mostly freshmen and sophomores, a sprinkling of juniors, but most of the seniors resting on the sideline. The additional 4, the only one looks like they're out there now is Avery Manny. Now Morris, one of the freshmen for Bedford, playing up along that left side. Memorial will take the throw. Quick, nice throw in down the side. Played there by Autumn Pelletier. Pelletier plays it back. Put it there by Paige Tebow. Tebow over to Madison Wagler. Now quickly transitioning up the field. Here comes Julia Phillip. Phillip controlling, but back and defended by Bedford. Now played up to Lana Morris. Morris trying to use that speed, trying to keep that ball in bounds, but not able to chase it down. Stravopoulos looking for Morris, but just wasn't able to find her. Thrown here by LaBerge Memorial. Knocked out of bounds by Constantine of Bedford. LaBerge again will do it. She sends it in, but Manny for Bedford controls. Now to Olivia Matthews, another one of the freshmen for Bedford. Back to Manny. Now to Stravopoulos on the wing. 50-50 ball, but knocked out of bounds there by Paige Tebow. Throw in here for Bedford. Stravopoulos gets the ball into Morris. Ball goes off of Lana Morris, out of bounds for Memorial throw-in. 2-0 Bedford here in the second half, just about 5 minutes in. Now LaBerge and Morris will chase. Played back to Brisson, the keeper. She plays her right back up and kept in nicely by LaBerge. Crowder there for Bedford. She knocks it towards the middle. Found there by Matthews of Bedford. She'll take a quick shot on, but Brisson will watch that ball sail past over the end line. Moran will take the kick for Memorial. She has LaBerge out wide, but she'll send it up and out where it's bounces over the head of Paige Tebow there. Now controlled again by Bedford and Ava Constantine. She tries to play it out wide to Matthews. A little strong there to Leshner. Leshner chases down, and that ball go out of bounds. A little bit of sloppy play right now between these two teams. Nobody able to really gain full control and get some set plays going. Memorial now will play it all the way back to Brisson and keeper, and the keeper will play right back out towards just over the 18. Morris from Bedford tries to steal it, but Moran controls nicely. Works it outside to LaBerge. LaBerge works it up that side. Chipped away by Manny, and now stolen there by Stravopoulos for Bedford. She plays it up on that wing to Leshner. Leshner still proceeding with the ball down that side. Covered nicely by another Moran. In Peyton Moran. Using that speed. She still controls. Now brings it up for Memorial. Now Taylor McNally. Now Moran controlling again. Paige Tebow there, but stolen away by Anna Stravopoulos. LaBerge with the throw in. She plays it into Sarah DeValier. Now Manny plays it all the way back to her keeper, Santos. Santos will hold along the 18. Works it way out wide, looking for Leshner. But that ball will go out of bounds for a Memorial throw. Sierra Banks to take the throw for Memorial. Two nothing to score. Bedford leads. Banks with a nice throw in. Looking for a teammate, but it's battle there between both Bedford and Memorial. Now controlled by Matthews of Bedford. She plays it up to Leshner, but Leshner has it go off a defender's foot of Memorial. Now that'll result in a throw in for Bedford. Matthews for Bedford looking to take control, but Memorial does so and able to play it back to that D. They play it up on ahead. Moran tries a little left-footed chip pass that's stolen by Bedford, and now to Matthews of Bedford. She plays it up to Grace Crowder, who is offside. Memorial coached well to hold a tight line on that defense, and numerous times tonight. It's probably approaching 20 times of offside tonight between the two teams especially. Now Moran takes the big kick, sends it up. Hopping over the Bedford D. Chased down now by Memorial. Memorial controlling in the corner. Stein for Bedford defending. But Memorial tries to play it back to set up a play outside the 18. The ball goes out of bounds. Bedford on the throw-in. Played it up to Leshner. Leshner chips it head with the head. Now play it up way ahead. And now Brisson comes way over net. Now Morris steals for Bedford. She's in alone. She's got two defenders with her. She just has to put it in on net, and she does. Well, that time Brisson got burned. She tried to come out a little too far, well up and outside the 18, but Morris just had to chip it by her. She had two defenders on either side of her, but the freshman Lana Morris able to finish for her first goal of the varsity season. And Bedford now leads 3-0. Bedford controlling again. Morris the goal scorer for Bedford. 3-0 Bedford leads here early on in the second half.
Bedford goal by number 3, Alana Morris. Assist number 22, Ava Constantine.
Bedford controlling the play. Constantine plays it up in that wing for Crowder, looking for her, but the ball, again, a little too far. So the goal scorers tonight for Bedford. Crowder, who's now up at the left wing position for Bedford. Avery Manny, the senior, and now Morris. Memorial on the throw in from LaBerge, but that ball will go out of bounds off of Sarah De Valera, and that results in a Bedford throw. So we'll have Bedford subs come in now. Looks like Babotis and Forrester are on for Bedford. Servopoulos with the play. Into Forrester. Now into towards the goalkeeper, and Crowder chasing. Brisson takes the boot. Now controlled by Bedford. Forrester doing a good job of corralling. She tries to play it up to Manny. Nice little chip to Crowder. Crowder racing, looking for someone on the wing. She's got Babotis wide open, plays it off her left foot to her right and just turns it over. Crowder closes, but it'll go out of bounds off of Bedford, and it will be a Memorial throw-in. LaBerge on the throw-in for Memorial. Now we'll go off the stomach of Paige Tebow and out of bounds, and now it'll be a Bedford throw-in. Servopoulos will take the throw for Bedford. She gets it into Manny. Manny surveying the field, looking for help. She plays it back to Eve Humphrey. Humphrey plays it out wide to Rory Forte. Bedford. Forte tries to chip it ahead to Olivia Matthews. She still controls. Now has it on the wing, but we'll have again another offside. Good setup play there by Bedford, though. It's the first time they've been able to really get some consistent passing going. But Kylie Morris offside on that one. So the free kick here for Memorial. Played up by Moran. Nice boot there. Blocked off by Stein of Bedford. Now Forte controls. Takes his shoulder, but able to get the ball up and ahead. That ball will go up and out of bounds. And Memorial will take the throw. Memorial controls off the head. Blocked off and shielded, though, by Forrester of Bedford. She's able to control. And now well defended by Memorial and up and out of bounds for another throw. Forte takes the throw for Bedford. Ball is played back from Matthews. Now to Forte. Now to Kylie Morris looking for Crowder. But we will again have offside. That time well advanced. A good 3 or 4 yards past the line of defense for Memorial. 3-0 to score here at Bulldog Stadium. Bedford leads. Looking to break their brief losing streak after a tough loss over the weekend to BG and then a couple of losses to Central. A couple of one-goal games there. So Neve Humphrey will take the kick for Bedford. She plays it up and over the whole line, but it's blocked off there by Paige Tebow. Tebow still trying to chase down. Covered well by Bedford, but she's still able to get the ball up. Now played there by Servopoulos. Servopoulos out wide. Has Manny. Manny controlling down into that corner. Chased by LaBerge. Manny tries to play it in to Forrester, but the ball's knocked away safely by Moran. And that'll go for a Bedford corner kick. Up comes Neve Humphrey to take the kick. Typically, they have Humphrey take the right-footed kicks, and then on that far side, they'll bring in Stein with her left foot. Bedford was able to convert on one of the corner kicks earlier. Let's see what they do here. Crowder right on that goal line. Played in by Humphrey, short. Loose ball, still banged away, but controlled back by Memorial and out. Humphrey will chase it, but that will go out of bounds for a throw-in for Bedford. Stravopoulos for Bedford taking the throw in here. She friends Crowder. Crowder has to go off her foot right onto the foot of Moran of Memorial, but knocked away there. And back and forth it goes, but booted out of bounds by Paige Thibault of Memorial. Stravopoulos again on the throw. She plays it in now to Babotis. Babotis plays it back to Manny. Manny working it all the way back now to Stein. She lets a roll pass to Humphrey, who plays it all the way across, but we have a rushing McFarland for Memorial, and she steals that ball, chips it all the way down into that corner. She's chased after by Humphrey. McFarland controlling, plays it back, looking for support and help. Now a little bit of an overlap, but Bedford defends well, and here comes Matthews using that speed to chase the ball down, and she's pulled down by Memorial, and that will earn a free kick for Bedford. Humphrey for Bedford will take this. Humphrey plays it up towards center, just a little too strong, and that's going to roll all the way in on Brisson inside the 18, where she will give it a quick boot out towards the right side. Manny outplayed for Bedford, but knocked down and controlled there by Memorial. Chipped ahead by Madison Weigler, but that ball goes up and out of bounds. She was looking for Kaylee Burnett, but that ball a little too far and up and advanced and out of bounds. So Stravopoulos getting a lot of throw-ins here. She'll take another one up to Manny of Bedford. Now Manny plays it to Forrester. Forrester, nice little footwork. She switches the field nicely. She's got Kylie Morris. Morris and Brisson, the goalie, comes all the way out again, well past the 18, but this time she had a lot more support from her defenders. So way out to play that ball and took another chance because one little move by Kylie Morris, and she's got a goal as well, but cleared out nicely by both Brisson and the defense to help. Now Forte for Bedford controls. And we will get an offsides call against Bedford. Just under 23 minutes remaining here in the second half. Bedford leads by a score of 3-0. Ball in the free kick played over in front of their own goal by Brisson. Mackenzie Brisson will control with her feet. She's looking for somebody, rushed on by Crowder, so she quickly has to play and just gets it away. She finds the safe Moran. Moran controlling now and surveying. Now boots it up that right side, up and over the head of Stravopoulos, but Stein there for Bedford comes to control, and she will play it back all over to the opposite end to her keeper and Santos. Santos plays it up to Babotis on the wing, but that ball again goes too far and out of bounds. And LaBerge will take the throw in for Memorial. Ball goes into Madison Weigler, but knocked away and out of bounds by Avery Manny. Bedford will reset, as will Memorial. LaBerge to take the throw in. Nice little move there by Sarah De Valere, but stolen away by Bedford. Now Manny has it. Looking for a through ball for Kylie Morris, but defended nicely by Memorial. Humphrey chases it down, pursued there by Julia Phillip. Phillip using her speed, now able to do a nice little spin move, brings it back towards the corner. Turns to the outside looking for help. And now that ball will go out of bounds and result in a throw-in. So Ava Dubois will make her way in now for Grace Crowder. One substitution now. Ava will be playing up top. Forte on the throw-in for Bedford. She gets it into Morris, and now we'll go back the other direction. Peyton Moran now taking the throw for Memorial. Knocked into Dubois, bounces around. And now controlled by Dubois, trying to use her speed, has to get around Moran, the captain for Memorial. Brisson comes way, way out of the net. Had defenders there, but now she has to retreat quickly. But Moran, the other Moran, is able to control. Peyton Moran on this one. Now she plays it way up on that side to McFarland. McFarland trying to cut in and around. She's able to do so, but shut down by Forte and Humphrey of Bedford and Stein. Now played out the opposite side to Babotis. Babotis has one person to beat, but LaBerge is able to shut her off. Now a little bit of fighting for it. LaBerge plays it nicely back, where it's stolen there by Manny. Manny has had someone open on the far wing, but just sends it up the middle, and Brisson's there to play it out to Moran. That's Ryan Moran. Moran plays it up on that side to Paige Tebow. Tebow tries to play it in, but it's stolen there by Bedford. Now Bobotis has it for Bedford. Dribbling towards the middle. Stolen and knocked away there by the captain of Memorial, Moran. Now ball bouncing around. Knocked away there by Stravopoulos to Bedford. She's trying to chase down, but Moran is there again to defend safely. She's looking for a keeper. Brisson now plays it, looking for an outlet. Finds one in the middle of the field. Able to work up to Sierra Banks. Sierra Banks moves it to the outside to Peyton Moran. Peyton Moran controlling. She boots it up towards the center of the field. It's headed by Avery Manny, one of the goal scorers for Bedford. But controlled here by Kaylee Burnett. Burnett now plays it back. Now she's got a through ball to her, but Sari Stein is there for Bedford. And out comes Santos to make the play. Zoe Santos, the sophomore goalie for Bedford. She will control, survey the field, and give it a good boot. Up and over the defense of LaBerge. A little bit of a collision there between Bobotis and Moran, but Moran able to control the ball and get it up to her teammate Paige Tebow, where it goes off and out of bounds off of Stravopoulos, and LaBerge take a throw in. Just under 19 minutes to play here in the second half. Sarah De Valera plays it back to LaBerge. LaBerge tries to find help, but turns it over where it's stolen there by Olivia Matthews. Madison Wagler plays it into the middle, looking for Julia Phillip. Phillip tried to turn and go, but lost control. And now Bedford takes the ball, and back and forth we go. There's Phillip again. Stein's able to knock it away, and we'll have a kick against Bedford here, and this will result in a free kick for Memorial. Everybody just along the line of the 18. A little chip in here. Headed away by Stein nicely. But played by LaBerge. Now Forrester trying to defend for Bedford. Ball still bouncing. Now Manny's able to take control. She's looking through the field. She had Dubois all alone, but just is able to send it off of Moran again. Now they'll try again. Through ball again. Brisson comes way out. Dubois chasing. She settles and works it out to LaBerge. LaBerge looking for some support. She's covered by two Bedford offenders with Manny and Bobotis, and now pursued by Dubois, so she plays it back to Brisson. Sierra Banks plays it all on that side to Peyton Moran. Moran plays it up nicely along the wing, but stolen and knocked away by Forte. Quick throw in there by Peyton Moran. Forte controls for Bedford, but now stolen by Memorial. Now defended by Stein of Bedford, but again controlled by Memorial. Forte back, and she will watch that ball roll out of bounds. And we will have 4 more substitutes come on for Bedford. Bedford going with a little bit of a younger lineup right now, trying to take advantage of a 3-0 lead, give some kids some experience with a 5 seniors here only. It's good an opportunity to give some of these younger players some playing time, valuable playing time. Some good soccer here in New Hampshire between all these tough schools in the area. Moran plays it back to Brisson. Brisson controls, but stolen by Morris. Morris looking for help. Finds Manny and back. Manny looking. Tries to play a through ball, but it's stolen there. Now Lana Morris tries again to play it. She's fighting right now. Working, but controlled by Kaylee Burnett. Burnett able to get it back and up, but Stein for Bedford able to stop it. Now stolen here. Phillip with it. Phillip racing down that right side, chased by the speedy Humphrey. Humphrey able to keep her contained. Burnett able to get the ball and take one on, but it's blocked away, and then Santos for Bedford corrals. 15.5 minutes to go here in the second half. Bedford leading 3-0. Sanko's taking her time. Levels the right foot into it and gets it up towards midfield. Ball bounces past Sierra Banks there, goes down into their territory. Now Moran's in a foot race with, and she knocks down Dubois, and we will have a call here. No other choice there. Brisson was way out of her net. And when that ball went over Banks' head, Moran was forced to chase down. And when that happened, she had no choice either go for a ball or the foot, and ended up being the foot. So up comes Neve Humphrey to take the kick. Everybody again lined up along that 18, both Bedford and Memorial. Let's see if Humphrey decides to put this right on net, or she tries to play one of those little chip shots and everybody races in. She plays a short ball on the ground, but the official not ready, so he will call it back. A reset right on the actual 20-yard line of the football field. Now a little chip in, and she's going right on net, but Brisson holds her ground well. Mackenzie Brisson with a nice little save to again keep the score at 3-0 Bedford. Senior for Memorial getting a lot of activity tonight. Memorial looking to try to take control here. Played up by Paige Tebow. Raced along and pursued by Kaylee Burnett. Burnett plays it back, but it's controlled there by Bedford. Now Stein. Stein up to Manny. Manny plays it just too far ahead for the newly inserted Ava Constantine. Now Manny again. She plays it through ball to Lana Morris. Morris chasing, but has Moran in pursuit of her. The freshman versus the senior. Now Morris plays across towards the middle. Another freshman, Olivia Matthews. She comes up just a little bit short, and the play is paid up by Memorial, but Santos for Bedford comes way out to play that ball and give it a quick boot up. She retreats back towards her 18. Leshner for Bedford. Turns that ball over. Now Stein, a little header, taking control. Loose ball, now won by Memorial. Tries to play it outside, where Kaylee Burnett picks it up for Memorial. Stopped there by Lana Morris of Bedford. No team really able to gain control right now, but now Manny has it. She breaks it outside looking for space. She sends it ahead, but we're going to get another offside call, this time against Ava Dubois. Looking to try to time that run, but just a little bit of an advance of the line of defense by Memorial. Moran will set it up again. Almost the dead center of the field on the B of Bedford. She plays a nice little ball up here by Paige Tebow. Tebow just can't get it in time, and Zoe Santos is able to come out and field it for Bedford. Santos with a boot. Goes over the head of Dubois. Now Constantine for Bedford. Now goes off the back as Matthews tries to play it up, a Memorial player, but played all the way back towards Brisson. She'll chase there by Morris, but Brisson able to play it out quickly. And now Memorial advances. Stein chasing for Bedford. Now Santos comes way out. She sends a laser up that right side, where it's promptly knocked out of bounds by Jenna LaBerge of Memorial. Kate Michael here on the throw-in. Another one of the freshmen for Bedford. Tries to get into Manny. One over the top there by Memorial, though. But one here and controlled by Bedford. Constantine over to Morris, but Moran for Memorial to control. Now loose ball stolen by Dubois. Moran for Memorial chasing, able to control. And we'll have a push-off on Dubois against Moran, and that will result in a free kick for Memorial. Ryan Moran doing a great job on defense tonight for Memorial. Really has controlled that backside. Chasing a lot of balls down. A lot of free kicks tonight. Able to move that line up and defend well for this Memorial team. Now Olivia Matthews playing back to Forte at Bedford. Now controlled by Leshner of Bedford along the far sideline. Leshner still fighting. Free kick, a free ball. Now Matthews has it. She tries to play into Dubois. To Morris. Morris has it. She's looking for space. She gets a shot off. Up and over the outstretched arm of Brisson for her second goal of the night and the second goal of her varsity season and career. And now Bedford leads by a score of 4-0. Well, good job there on that right side. Leshner found Matthews. Matthews able to work it up. And then getting it inside in that middle to Morris. Morris had come all the way over from her left wing position in towards the center of the field. Had two defenders she was split in between. Took one stride and was able to fire the shot up and over Brisson, who had come way out of the goal box.
Bedford goal by number 3, Ryan Matthews.
Moran defending right now again for Memorial. Brisson again had come out way too far on that ball. Definitely putting your team in a tough position coming out so aggressively, and that was bound to finally pay dividends for Bedford as they were able to capitalize and just chip one over her head. Now we'll get another offside call against Bedford as Matthews tried to play it up to Dubois. But again, good defending by Memorial. Brisson limping, the goaltender for Memorial. She's doing a lot of sprinting on this field, a lot of sliding to try to block balls. Definitely showing a little bit of wear and tear. Put it up here, but stopped by Stein of Bedford. Now controlled by Moran for Memorial. They work it up that far sideline. Now they play it back on the D. The D will look to move the ball up. Knocked away and controlled there. Now loose ball. A lot of fighting going on between Michael. 2 17s going out there. Kate Michael and Paige Tebow, but it results in a free kick for Memorial. Ryan Moran, another kick. She tries to go short with it. And now here comes a ball that's centered, but knocked away and defended well by Bedford. Stein there on the play. Now Moran sends it right back in, and there's a header into the box. And now cleared away by Avery Manny. And that will result in a throw-in. So Paige Tebow had a nice ball there to get in on goal. And it was defended well by Bedford and knocked around. An opportunity there for potential rebound, but cleared out and then saved by Manny out of bounds, where now it'll be thrown in by Sierra Banks of Memorial. She gets that deep ball inside the box. Now controlled there by Constantine of Bedford. Loose ball. Now Humphrey for Bedford. Now Forte of Bedford. Now Leshner of Bedford walking all the way across that other side. That ball will go out of bounds off Memorial. We'll get a quick throw in here by Leshner. She's got Matthews up. No, she gets that ball back to Forte. Will take the throw in. Forte gets it into Olivia Matthews, one of the other freshmen. Blocked there by Memorial, but now Bedford controls. And Dubois broke that line again. Really got to know where that defensive line is. She's been past that multiple times tonight. You just got to stay even. You know, it happens once or twice, and you really could just work on staying even there with the defensive line. They've been doing that all game. Now Memorial sends the ball up and over Forte's head. Here comes a cross in where Santos will field and hold. Bedford leads 3-0 here. Just under 7.5 minutes to go in the second half. 4-0, right, thank you. Loose ball played up to Dubois. Dubois sprinting in. Brisson retreating. She got Moran to beat. Dubois does, and it's knocked away nicely. Now Manny comes up, as does Lana Morris, but the ball will go out of bounds for a Memorial throw. Now this one goes off Manny, out of bounds for a Memorial throw. LeBerge taking the throw for Memorial. Now played up by Madison Weigler. Weigler, that ball goes to Stein, but Stein gets it up to Matthews. Matthews now to Hannah, now to Michael. Not Hannah Michael, that's the only one who graduated already. This would be Kate Michael. Stein plays it back to Santos in her own goal. Able to play it quickly up, but that ball goes right on the foot of Memorial. So Bedford will have to retreat. Now Michael sends it towards center, where it's settled down there. Now Lana Morris takes it along that side. Little give and go action here. Looks for Constantine, sends it down that line. Now Dubois can go off to the races. She's got 3 defenders in pursuit. Dubois cutting in, looking for somebody. Now she puts it on net. And that ball will go just left of the net for a goal kick. So the final senior for Bedford will leave the field as Avery Manny departs. Actually, I shouldn't say that. Roy Forte is still out there for Bedford, but one of the goal scorers tonight, Avery Manny. Played up by Memorial on the goal kick, but that ball goes up and out of bounds. And Kate Michael will take the throw in. Michael plays it in there to Constantine. Goes back off of Madison Wagler for a throw in for Bedford. Michael again will take the throw. And again, that ball will be sent out of bounds. Under 5 minutes to play here in the second half. Bedford leading by a score of 4-0. Olivia Matthews plays the ball back to Rory Forte on defense. Has Leshner out wide. Plays it to her quickly. Now back to Matthews. Little give and go. She sends it down that right wing to Leshner, but too far, and that ball goes out of bounds just in front of the Bedford bench. Well, I guess it's no longer a bench. Now it's chairs separated 6 feet in all directions. A little bit of back and forth here, controlled by Matthews. Gets a through ball in. Dubois racing after it. Brisson comes way out to, again, block it. Stolen there by Forte. Now Matthews again. Brisson has to retreat to her own goal quickly. Leshner has it, but goes off her foot. And then at the Memorial foot and out of bounds. Now Matthews controls for Bedford. That ball goes out of bounds again off of Memorial. Defended there by Julia Phillip. And Rory Forte will take the throw for Bedford. She tries to get the ball into Dubois, but stolen there by Memorial. They get it up quickly. Phillip trying to control. She's looking for help. She has help. Sends it back, but then that ball, she tried to get sent down that left sideline, but the ball went up and out of bounds by Peyton Moran. So this will result in a Bedford throw-in, where Rory Forte will take it. Rory's older sister is known for doing one of the cartwheel flip throw-ins for the years she was at Bedford. She was able to throw the ball a good 20 to 30 yards in the air as a result of that throw. Now Alana Morris steals. She's breaking in again alone on Morris. She's going for the hat trick, and she is tripped just outside the 18. She had just chipped it past Brisson, the goalkeeper, and she was on her way for a hat trick. And that ball, and I think she'll be issued a yellow card for that because there's nothing left there but to trip up Alana Morris. And I think the officials are going to discuss it. They're going to stop the clock here, it looks like, as well. At least their official time. But Morris was going to be all in there alone for a hat trick, and Brisson had no chance but to trip her up. And the officials are discussing now that that should probably be a yellow card. And it is. So Brisson will be booked here with under 5 minutes to go. And a lot of times, typically when there's a yellow card, that player leaves the field. And I'm not sure what will happen in this case when it's the goalkeeper. And she had actually taken off her gloves because she certainly thought that was the case as well, but they're saying no. So typically when there's a yellow card, the player does briefly leave the field in high school play, but the officials must be allowing Brisson to stay in net because she promptly puts the gloves back on and gets back in goal. As Bedford looks to take a direct kick here. Memorial assembles the wall about 10 yards out. And Morris will take this kick. Everybody lined up to sprint in from the 18. Morris looking to pop it up and over. And it is in for a hat trick. A great little shot. She picks the top corner just out of the outreached hands of Brisson, who really made every effort to try to save that ball. But great placement by Lana Morris. She completes the hat trick. And nicely done. And now Bedford leads by a score of 5-0.
Goal by number 3, Alana Morris.
So Bedford leads comfortably by a score of 5-0. Morris completing the hat trick. Only a little bit of time left here to play in the second half and in the game. Memorial will take the throw. Nice throw in there by Memorial, getting it up towards midfield. Now looking for help. Played up to Kaylee Burnett towards the middle of the field, but controlled there by Neve Humphrey. She plays it up to Lesher on the wing. Now she gets by Peyton Moran briefly, but Moran with that speed able to control and put it back to her goalie, Brisson. Brisson plays it out wide. Chased there by LeBurge, but stolen by Constantine. Now to Morris, the 3-goal scorer. She's looking for help, makes a nice little move along the sideline. Crosses it in, but defended there by Memorial. Blocked away by Taylor McNally there, but Brisson able to control and give it a boot up. Now Moran and Memorial, the captain, Ryan Moran taking control of the ball, bringing up that far sideline. Plays it up and turns it over immediately to Olivia Matthews. Bedford just looking to put this game away. Now Forte plays it out wide. Leshner trying to control, but stolen away by Moran, but they're going to call a push-off on Peyton Moran. And that'll result in a free kick again for Bedford. Up comes Neve Humphrey to take the kick. Stein back for Bedford, and moving Michael all the way up. And Humphrey will send it in net, and on the 18, Morris is rushing in again, looking for that 4th. But that'll be the end of the game on that last play. The Bedford Bulldogs put together a convincing win over Memorial tonight by a score of 5-0. The Bulldogs getting multiple goals from Lana Morris with 3, and also a goal scored by Grace Crowder, and a goal scored by senior Avery Manny, and then a shutout for Zoe Santos. Final score here from Bulldog Stadium. Bedford 5 and Memorial 0.